won. Mark, a very satisfactory start.
Yeah, I think the first time I've won as a manager on the first day of the season, so I'm delighted with that. Clean sheet, lots of positives, and you know, there's plenty to work on. But that's what it's about. It was never going to be perfect today, but I thought the boys put in a really good. It was a really hot day. It was hot on that touchline, not in that glass house I was sat in, and that's had to put in a real effort. You know, that they held Coventry really well for 90 minutes on Tuesday. I saw that. They were never going to just come down here and lie down, and they didn't. But we started really well, a few chances, and then they were strong. They came at us for 15, and then I think we worked out what we wanted a little bit more. The last 10 minutes of the first half, started the second half really well. Great strike from Jermaine, and then the game was. I think we took our foot off the gas a little bit after about 65 minutes, and I think it just petered out on our front. You know, we were occasionally okay, but it was hard work out there. You know, I'm just glad to get through with 3 points, a clean sheet that we can now rebuild again.
How pleasing for you to see two new signings combine for your first goal.
Yeah, Sean Aaron's here to score goals, and he will. You know, like I said, I believe if he plays 35 games, he'll score 20 goals, 25 goals. I thought his general play was good today. I thought they all played well. But it is nice that the new players obviously come in and make a difference. That's what we hope for, and that's 1 out of 46. So I'm looking for another 45.
But good for Sean Howard to get off the mark early. Always good for strikers score early.
Always good for strikers. That's what they thrive on. And great finish, great ball from Sam. Great run. You know, we needed just to stretch the game a little bit. We were a little bit in front of them for 15 minutes and just invited them onto us. We realised we needed runners. We talked about just can we get in behind them, because we've got so much pace in the team and we've got to utilise it at times. And yes, we want to pass, but it's got to be an end product. And for the first goal, you know, that's what happened.
And you mentioned Jermaine McGlashan's strike. We think about how he ended last season. He's in a good goal-scoring vein, isn't he?
Tremendous strike. He was really unlucky first half with the one he hit. We were right behind it, and if he doesn't hit it quite so well, it probably just fades into the corner, but he hit it true, and it just stayed there. That one, I think we saw that one a couple of times at the end of last season. I think he scored one and nearly had another one. I think it was kind of Torquay, was it? I think he showed that he's got a great strike on him. He's full of confidence, and he's one who's really looking to kick on, and as they all are.
And at the back, obviously, had to make a change with Alan Bennett not being fit. And Harry Human's come in, and he and Steve Elliott kept a clean sheet.
Yeah, he was excellent, Harry. I thought he could have done one or two things better, but you know, probably on his 4th or 5th league game, and I thought he was excellent.
And what's the situation with the two injured players? We obviously couldn't use Alan Bennett.
Yeah, injured. He trained yesterday and then dropped out right at the end, and he wasn't fit for today. So you know, we'll have to wait and see. Mo will be out for a few weeks. He's got an ankle. Managed to keep it quiet from everybody. With the one that came back at him in the injury time last week, it opened his ankle up. The one that just went wide, his block, just opened his ankle. Probably be 2 or 3 weeks realistically, but good thing is we've managed to keep it quiet, and you know, we're surprised when it's on.
And given that, you're still going to continue to try and look to
yeah, definitely. I think today's just reinforced what I already knew, that we've got a good squad of players. We can do everything. We can compete. We can edit with the best. We're fitness-wise, we're strong. It also reinforces me that I need another player at least. Yeah.
Any likelihood of any movement in next week?
We'll see. I've got a couple of phone calls to make, see what teams were picked for various clubs today and tomorrow, and we'll see.
Mark, thanks so much indeed.
My pleasure.
Mark, obviously you don't want any players injured, but is it nice to have two players who probably would have been starting out and still play as well as you did today?
Both were massive players for us. I said to Neil this morning on the way in, I said, we'll miss Mo today. You know, he played 45 games last season, and he's that outlet for us. He's that one who takes it from our box to their box as quickly as he does, and with such, you know, pace and power. I thought I'd have liked him out there, but You know, I think Zabrowski was excellent. You know, he wants to play up front. There's no secret of that. He said it, but he comes. He understands what we are as a club, what we're trying to do, and if he has to play out to in, he did a great job for the team. I thought he was a real handful. He worked his socks off, which we have to have, and they can all, particularly the new boys, can see that. You know, we've got some good players here already, and they've added to that. And if they put in the work and the effort, then we can have another decent season.
Yeah, you said that you told Mo to shoot more. Have you said the same to Jermaine? Or does he
Yeah,
not need any encouraging?
Yeah, definitely. Jermaine's got a bit of everything. You can see that he beats people. Their lad was a tough nut to crack. You know, we got past him a few times, but big, strong lad who was giving Jermaine as good as he got with his defending. You know, so it wasn't always that Jermaine had to take it up to and try and beat him. You know, and do him for pace or do him for a trick. He sometimes had to move the ball quickly, and that's what we said to him at half time. I didn't necessarily mean smash it into the top corner, but we'll take it.
Yeah, so you're at least 2 points better off than you've ever been at this stage of
the
season.
Delighted with that. Listen, you never know how things are going to go. It's a level of the first game. Everyone's fancying the chances. No one's going to, no one's on a downer. No one's really low on confidence. So you just have to grind it out. I thought we ground it out, but also played some really good stuff at times as well. So pleasing that we're up and running. Pleasing that the new boys settled in well, and we looked a half decent team at times, but also plenty to work on.
Yeah, there's still a centre midfielder you'd like to add more than anything else.
I think we need something else in there. Yeah, I need another one in there for competition. You know, the boys are going to get tired, and it's important that we've got some quality, either come off the bench or pushing them to start. And I'll be, like I said, I've got a few clubs to phone and a few agents to ring about various players that I want to try and bring in.
Yeah, has Jordan Hibbert still got a chance, or are you going to let go?
I don't know at the moment. You know, I need something that I'm sure about. I'll speak to him in a week and we'll see what I want.
Yeah. Cheers.